Caitlyn Clark has just set the record for the most assists in a single game in WNBA history. And she's done it in only 26 games. It's absolutely insane. Insanity. She's done something that no one else has done in 27 years of WNBA. And she did it in 26 games. Absolutely historic. Her passing is just so deadly. She had 19 assists. She could have had 25. Absolutely could have had 25. No question about it. If her team could just make some shots. I mean, she had multiple behind-the-back passes, behind-the-back moves. Just look at her. It's so effortless.
Pam Ward, Monica McNutt, Angel Gray with you. Last game before the Olympic break in the entire WNBA as Dantas gets.
McCowan is not happy with that call.
An unpleasant, yes, trip back to the bench. And Courtney Paris goes over to talk to her. All right. They called it on Howard, her second. If anything, I thought maybe Kalani Brown might have been whistled for something.
Yeah, I didn't.
Look at it. It's just so. It's just so unbelievable to see her get to work, and it just really is a shame. I mean, look at her vision. Look how quickly she gets down the court. I mean, look at that. That's not how other basketball players in the WNBA play. Okay. I mean, like, every shot of hers is just contested, physical, and then she's only 6 foot.
Caitlyn through the lane. Boston.
She just always finds the open player. She always makes the right pass. That's what makes Caitlyn Clark, honestly, probably more special than anything else. She just always makes the right play. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this. Look how she found her.
Boston from long range. Aaliyah Boston hits her 7th
Just wait.
of the season.
This is such an underrated pass. Just sets her up for a wide open layup. Another pass splits the defense.
I'm going north, I'm not going south. All right. Boston just knocked it down after a rough start.
Oh yeah, and she can knock down threes like it's nothing. No big deal. No big deal. She's a rookie, guys. She's a rookie.
Fancy move by.
Do you see this? Fancy move. It's more than a fancy move. It's an unbelievable move. And she makes a perfect pass.
Now Samuelson's turn. Nice.
In the shooting pocket. It's just unbelievable. Look how fast she gets down. And she's always looking at. That's unbelievable. Look at this pass. Look at this. Behind the back. And she's doing it full speed. She's doing it absolutely full speed. Look at her. She's going full speed. Oh, that's enough. I went a second too far. Sorry. The next play. She's going full speed, the full length of the court, and makes this perfect pass. It's just unreal. Absolutely unreal. Unbelievable. I just can't, man. This is crazy. She's just making it so easy. That is not, she's doing it full speed. It's just unreal. You don't see NBA basketball players doing this. Another perfect pass. Again, it can't be understated that these players are getting these open looks because of Caitlyn Clark. It's a shame that these highlights don't show a lot of the missed assists because I'm not exaggerating. I swear, if you didn't watch the game, she absolutely positively could have had 25 assists. She could have had a 30.25 assist night. No question. No question. But points are so much harder for her to come by because the defense doesn't have to be honest against her. She's getting all a bunch of double teams, such physicality because it's pretty much just her and Boston are the only ones that can score. Another dirty pass.
Timing.
Numbawale to McCowan, and now it's 10. Caitlyn bottled up, but it doesn't matter.
It does not matter.
Caitlyn, eyes up. Corner 3 for Hull.
Just always makes the right play.
Gets the lead back for Dallas. Boston cut off by
Boom.
Howard, but was able to spin around and get the bucket anyway.
He's the only rookie in the building trying to make her presence felt.
Oh boy. Perfect.
Assist 16.
Clark with the ball in her hands. Another perfect pass to Boston, who waited for Howard to get
It's just
out of the
perfect
way.
pass after perfect pass after perfect pass.
Caitlyn decided not to shoot.
And she still puts up 24 points. That's the insanity.
Incredible.
I mean, it really is incredible. And then again, now you go to ESPN, and it barely has anything. Like, I have it set up, and it says Caitlyn Clark has record night and loss to Wings, and Caitlyn Clark breaks a WNBA record, but it's really barely there. Like, it should be massive. It should be, this was absolutely historic. What she did something in 26 games that the WNBA hasn't done in 27 years, and she's only a rookie. Guys, that can't be understated. Like, this is what should be massive on the screen. She has 400 points, 200 assists in only 26 games. The fastest to ever do that. The fewest games, career games needed in WNBA history. The previous low was 33 games by Sue Bird. And she shattered it. She absolutely shattered it. And why that's not front and center all over WNBA. There's nothing else going on in the sports world. There's nothing else going on in the sports world right now. This should be everywhere. I mean, she is the single game WNBA record in 19 assists, and she did it in 26 games. Guys, that just can't be said enough. And the other thing that she did is, for rookies, there's only been one time that a rookie scored 20 points and 10 assists, and it was done in 2009. Caitlyn Clark got into the league, and she's done it 3 times. In 27 seasons, only one rookie ever scored at least 20 points and 10 assists. And Caitlyn Clark did it not once, not twice, but 3 times in just the last 4 games alone. In just the last 4 games, she did something that was only done one time in 27 years. It's just crazy. You guys have to understand how insane this is. And that's why, like, ESPN, all the websites, all the, the internet, the social media, now I feel like I'm like an old person. Like, it needs to be everywhere. It needs to be in the papers. It needs to be front and center. This needs to feel historic because it actually is historic. You need to feel like you're actually part of something, that you're witnessing history, because you are. And they're doing a terrible job of capturing that moment. They're just doing a terrible job. This is so, like, look at this. This is nothing. This is the home screen, the homepage for ESPN. It's just like nothing. Caitlyn Clark has record night and lost to Wings. Caitlyn Clark breaks WNBA record for 19 for assists with 19. It's like, yeah. It's just like an afterthought. I mean, it should just be massive. They should be talking about everything. You saw bigger things when it was Angel Reese 10th double in a row, and they like took over like the entire page, and it shows Angel Reese like screaming, and they're trying to like capture that energy. But like for Caitlyn Clark, it's just like, nah, yeah, she set the record, which is cool, I guess. Like that's what that reads to me. No, she had a record night and lost to Wings. Yeah, like she had anything to do with that loss. It's just wild to me. I mean, it really, really is. Because then even if you go to the main top headlines, it's not even a top headline. It's a little bit hard to see because it's cut off, but it just, Team USA, the Suns acquire someone, Major League Soccer, World Series of Poker, Bucks Middleton had ankle surgeries. It's just like nothing. What Caitlyn Clark is doing is a phenomenon. It's like a cultural It should feel like a cultural revolution, because that's what happened with Steph Curry. When Steph Curry took over the NBA, you felt like you were witnessing something truly, truly special. And you felt like every time you were watching a game, you felt like you were watching it with the world. Every time Steph knocked down a three from God knows how far out, you felt like you were doing it with everybody around you instead of alone in a room. This feels like you're like secretly enjoying Caitlyn Clark's games, like, you know, under the covers, like with a flashlight, like you're not allowed to do it. Like you have to do it like secretly, like it's like wrong. It's just crazy to me. It really is. It's like this should be something that everyone is talking about, but they don't emphasize it. They don't double down on it. They don't want to celebrate it as much as they should. And the commentators did okay, but they need to do a better job too. They need to be saying we are witnessing greatness. That's what the NBA does. And that's what the NFL does too. The commentators say, they talk to the fans directly. They say, I need you to understand what we are witnessing here is not normal. When we see Patrick Mahomes, LeBron James, Steph Curry, you know, Tom Brady, whatever, when they're doing magical, amazing things, the commentators make sure to take that breath, to let everyone know you are witnessing true, extreme, high levels of greatness that we may never see again. So you feel that moment. You feel the impact of it. You feel the intensity and the excitement. And then it makes you want to pick up a phone and call your mom, your dad, your son, your brother, your daughter, whoever, your sister, your girlfriend, your boyfriend. You want to be like, did you see this? Did you hear about this? But instead we get such lackluster meh. Like, what even picture of that is of her? She just set the record. She just did something that no one else has done in 27 years, and she did it in 26 games, and this is the picture that they use of her. Like, what is that? It's just unbelievable. It's unreal. It's unreal to me. I'm excited to talk about this again in another video. I've already made one. This is my second one. I assume when, you know, the next day, because I'm making these videos the day of it, so this is at night, July 17th, and, you know, Wednesday night, and so I assume Thursday, when the herd is on, they're going to talk about it. So I'm excited. So I'm going to be doing probably a bunch of Caitlyn Clark videos. I'm excited to see what they have to say. You know, first things first, first take, all the shows. But it's just like, I can't believe the lack of energy behind all of this. She just keeps breaking records, keeps doing great things. And yeah, if you're in the sports world, you might feel it a little bit. But like Steph Curry, since they doubled down on it, tripled down on it, it like took over everywhere. My mom's hearing about it. Same thing with Lynn Sanity. Jeremy Lin took over the NBA for like, what was that? Like a month or so. And it shook the world. He had people who never watched basketball a day in their life. I remember my roommate came marching in. He's Asian. He was Vietnamese, so it was like extra special to him. And he goes, "You watching the Knicks game?" And I was like, "What? What are you talking about?" He goes, "You hear about Jeremy Lin?" And I'm like, "Yeah, what do you know about Jeremy? I've never seen you mention sports, let alone basketball, once in our entire friendship. Like, what are you talking about?" Like, it reached him. It reached that level where he was like, "I want to watch this game." And that's what should be happening with Caitlyn Clark. But they're like, "Nope, let's not do that." It's crazy to me, man. It's crazy. She is the literal gift that keeps on giving. And they're just like, is this returnable? What's the return window on this? 30 days? Yeah, I don't know. It's like really nice, but like, I don't know if it fits me very well. It's a little bit too tight in the body. I don't know. It is nice, but maybe I'll wear it but keep the tags on. And then like, you know, maybe return it. That's how they're treating Caitlyn Clark. And it's a tragedy. But those are just my thoughts. I'd absolutely love to hear yours. What do you guys all think about the Caitlyn Clark phenomenon? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single comment. So whether you agree with me or disagree with me, either way, let's get in some discussions. Let's get in some fights. But ultimately, let's just have some fun. And please do consider subscribing. We are building an amazing community here, and I would absolutely love to see you part of it. I want to build something that we all genuinely feel connected to. Something that we're really excited to be part of. I think we're well on our way to doing it. And please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, as it really does help with the visibility and the algorithm. Thank you so much, and see you next time.